In this video, I'll show you my drawings of this ominous building and how I created them in my sketchbook. This is an old thermal power station I saw every day from my train window on my way to Barcelona in Catalonia. For days, I was hypnotized by its striking appearance. From the very first time I saw it, I knew I would use it in my art. Hi, I'm Leah, I'm a visual artist, and in the project Snippets from Europe, I'm using my own photos as references for painting and drawing. I'm also documenting my entire process and sharing it through weekly videos on my channel. Today, I'll show you the studies I made for a diptych piece I'm currently working on, inspired by this haunting-looking building. When I was in Catalonia, the longest part of my Europe trip, I stayed with my aunt in Palafolls where she lives. From there, I could take the train to many cities, including Barcelona, which was my most frequent destination. The trip took about an hour, following a breathtaking route along the Mediterranean coast. Around the halfway point, this massive structure would come into view. A towering construction with 3 giant chimneys, their synchronized lights blinking in the distance. It felt like something straight out of a dystopian sci-fi movie, and the closer we got, the more eerie and imposing it became. Later, I found out that it's an abandoned thermal power plant that has recently been used for art exhibitions. There's even a project to permanently transform it into a cultural site. It is called the 3 Chimneys. Even though the local community seems to appreciate the buildings, I wanted my drawings to capture the ominous feeling I had when I first saw it. To achieve that, I considered 2 visual approaches. One was to create an extremely dark sky, making the world around the building feel unwelcoming. And the other was to render the building itself in deep, heavy shadows, giving it a more menacing presence. I decided to explore both ideas in my sketchbook before choosing the final rendering, but right now, I think they would work wonderfully as a diptych. One detail I love in my reference photo is that the train was passing through some plants when I took the shot, which you can see at the bottom of the drawing. For me, the contrast between the building's rigid industrial lines and the organic shapes of the plants makes the scene feel even more eerie. Before starting the drawings, I tested some graphite blocks by Derwent, which I think could work well for the final piece. You can see those swatches on the left page of my sketchbook. As for the size, I'm considering A3 paper for each drawing. I hope this video helped you see beyond the strangeness of this imposing structure and appreciate its beauty. These sketchbook studies are just the starting point for a diptych artwork, which I'll reveal in the next video. On my channel, I'm sharing my creative process using traditional media as a way to celebrate art made by real people. Art that embraces the beauty of imperfection, the uniqueness of hand-drawn lines, and the tactile quality of physical materials. In a world increasingly dominated by AI-generated images, I find immense value in the slow, intentional act of creating art with my own hands. Through these videos, I hope to inspire others to appreciate the magic of traditional techniques and the deeply personal connection that comes with making art in a tangible way. Bye!